Hey, it's Eric with Jazz Wealth Managers. Let's talk about getting your dough straight, building wealth in your 40s. Now, this could apply to a lot of different people, but I think that, for the 40s, this is definitely one. But before I even do that, I do have to say, if you're watching this on the day it is posted, happy 4th of July, Independence Day, USA. Okay, all right. So with everything when it comes to building wealth in your 40s, let me just kind of give you a visualization. Maybe this is you, maybe this is not you, but seems to be kind of a common thing talking to different people in their 40s. And also, getting close to that myself, having kids, you're going to work and you're steadily just going to work. I've heard things like this, I work all day long and I'm saving money for retirement, but I feel miserable. All of my money every week is gone to pay bills, to try to save. I don't have extra money to do anything. And that's what I really want to talk about, because as you're building your wealth, it can create a little bit of misery if you don't do it and have the right things set up. So let's go over to the handy dandy board and let's talk about the biggest thing that you got to focus on. But this is only one of the things, and that is your goals. When it comes to building wealth, you've got to have goals. You have to have things that you're working towards. If it's a short-term goal, that's okay, such as, let's say, going and buying the Tesla or buying the boat. Those are things that are fun. Those are things that are nice, but those are short-term, temporary happiness goals. What you've really got to look at is a lot of other things. You've got to build these goals out to make sure that you have something that you are continuously working towards, because if not, it's going to be a long road of misery if you're just sitting there and you're working, you're collecting the paycheck, you're taking care of the kids, you're paying the daycare payments, you're trying to put money in retirement, and at the end of the week or the end of the month, you'll look at your bank account and it's still at break even. A lot of times people are doing that and they just get frustrated. They don't really see the long-term vision. Something else, though, that really comes into play is a lot of people are so focused on building their wealth so fast. But what they're not realizing is sometimes they're doing one thing, and this is something that I'm seeing more and more as it's a great thing to push financial education, but sometimes it gets pushed a little too far. And this is something that happens. This right here. What is this? Overfunding. Sometimes you're having people that are just putting all this money away. And the question I have for you is, what's it for? What is all this money going to? Because at some point, the inevitable is we're all going to pass from here on this earth. And if all of our money is going into our retirement accounts and we're not living, now, I know I get what you're thinking right this second, because you're saying, wait a second, a financial advisor is talking about, I shouldn't be saving as much money. Well, what we like to do here at Jazz is we like to talk about this and look at clients' accounts. If we're building out a financial plan through Nest Egg and we're looking at where they are financially and we realize that maybe they're overfunding, we start to talk about that. We want to have the conversations with our clients and say, hey, what's this for? Because if you're putting all this money away, maybe you can slow down a little bit, enjoy a little bit, take a breather. So there's a couple of different things that I want to talk about with that. But when it comes to building wealth, there's a few key takeaways that you got to focus on. The first one I just talked about was goals. The second one, I think that more than anything, is making sure that you're taking advantage of any employer retirement plan match. That's free money that's going to be out there. Make sure that you're considering the Roth IRAs, that tax-free investment. But above all, as you're building wealth, make sure that you're enjoying your life and setting those goals and being happy, because you only get one shot at this. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch more FinTips videos, click here. Be sure to like and subscribe also.